Well, it's just after Hurricane Alex. A lot of folks are still working on their hurricane preparedness plans, and so we thought we'd talk to someone from Radio Shack. David Broad is joining us this evening. Thanks for being with us.
Thank you for having me.
Now, one of the most important keys during a hurricane is having good information, and if a lot of folks remember that a lot of their TVs didn't work after we switched over to digital, but you still have some great solutions for us.
That's right, that's right. If you have one of these televisions right here, this is the old analog digital TV, this will no longer function.
Useless.
So, right, so just put it away.
But now we have new digital ones that are actually better than the old analog ones used to be.
Yeah, the new digital ones have a much better picture. They have the digital tuner, so they get all the different signals. And these are battery powered, so they're perfect for when you need a television and know what's going on while there's a power failure.
Now, one of the issues that folks have been asking me as well, and our chatters ask questions all the time, is something like this going to be too expensive for me to be able to afford because it is an upgraded television?
Not at all, not at all. As a matter of fact, the 7-inch TV right here, this one's $149. We have a little 3.5-inch, it's $99. They're very affordable. And this one comes with the rechargeable batteries and all the things that you need to make it work. This one just runs on AA batteries. So. And
that's actually a very good idea because, as you remember with Hurricane Ike, a lot of people had their televisions, they were ready to watch everything happen, and their power went out. And so they lost power immediately, but these don't need to be hooked up with the electricity.
No, these don't need to be hooked up at all with electricity. They're all battery powered. And in addition, if you're in an area where your digital TV signal is weak, you can get an external antenna, and this one doesn't even run on electricity. It doesn't need any extra power either, and it'll help strengthen that digital signal.
And I think that's also very important to keep in mind, because when you have a hurricane blowing through, the reception sometimes is not that good, and that can boost it. And it's something that you can put in a pack, put in the car if you're driving, and have it with you wherever you go.
Yeah. In fact, in addition to hurricanes, people use them for sporting events and things like that as well. But their most practical use is for when you have no power and you're in a situation where you need to get that information, and you need to be able to see the signal and have everything right there. So. And
of course, something else that you brought along that we've all seen before, but very important to have is a radio. But this is more than a radio.
This is more than a radio because this has AM and FM as well as an emergency light, and it also has the NOAA weather frequencies and got a hand crank. So even if you're without power like I was after Hurricane Ike for 14 days, you can crank this radio and it will recharge the battery so you can continue to listen even beyond the normal life of a battery.
So when you're thinking about doing your hurricane preparedness plan for your family, items like this that kind of take care of several things at once are a very good idea.
Yeah, they're easy to package, they're easy to keep in a little emergency kit, and they'll be ready for you whenever you need to know what's going on during a hurricane.
David Broad from Radio Shack, thanks for joining us. We'll send it back to Mike and Melinda.
Good information, Jim. Thank you.